Hello, I'm Lisa Tyler, the National Escrow Administrator for the Fidelity family of companies. The new rule is focused on providing clear and concise disclosures to the borrower on new loans. The CFPB believes the new forms accomplish this. They have also incorporated new descriptions in an effort to bring clarity to the loan transaction. Your job is to incorporate these new rules and new forms into the transactions you close. In order to do this, you need to understand the meaning of these new descriptions. The CFPB broadly defines the lender as a creditor. Note, for purposes of the rules and consistent with the current rules under the Truth in Lending Act, loans made by a person or entity that make 5 or fewer mortgage loans in a calendar year is not considered a creditor. Throughout the rules, the borrower is referred to as the consumer. We know there are also sellers involved in many of the transactions we close, which the CFPB does still consider to be a consumer, but the focus of the rules are the borrower, and nearly all of their references to the consumer translates to the borrower. Business days, for purposes of providing the closing disclosure, the term business days means all calendar days except Sundays and the legal public holidays such as New Year's Day, the birthday of Martin Luther King Jr., Washington's birthday, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving Day, and Christmas Day. Consummation is the day the borrower becomes legally obligated under the loan, which would be the date of signing, even if the loan has a rescission period under TILA's Regulation Z. The concept of a rescission is the borrower accepts the obligation and then later has an opportunity to rescind it. It is important to note the definition of consummation can be different than the closing date as defined in the purchase agreement, where the buyer becomes contractually obligated to a seller on a real estate transaction. Since the borrower becomes legally obligated under the loan at the time of signing, it is anticipated lenders will send out the closing disclosure prior to delivering loan documents to the settlement agent for signing. Watch for me next month, where I will discuss the loan estimate in more detail.